Very excited to be playing more Tears of the Kingdom today. I have basically a free day today. As far as I'm aware, I don't have any obligations or time commitments that I need to keep track of. So I was going to be very self-indulgent and just play two of the games that I want to play most in the world right now. So if you're watching this, then this is the first stream I'm doing today and the first VOD from today. Later, I'm planning to take a break and then play more blueprints because I'm desperate to see how I did on the final exam there. But yeah, right before starting the Rito village, and I figure it's a good idea to have all of the story bits separate for people who want to watch this game for the story, and then have all of the completionist wandering around doing whatever streams be more the binge stream content. And I plan to, I'm not going to stop myself from doing the story if I don't have to, but there is so much that I can do on binge streams that I think it's reasonable to be able to isolate or at least start with the story bits so that people can get them at the beginning and not have to scrub through to find what they're looking for. So yeah, we're going to be, excuse me, we're going to be clearing the Rito village, and I don't know how much farther we'll go than that, but we're certainly going to go that far. There is at least one detour we're going to take first, and that's just, I was scanning amiibos last night, and I got the Skyward Sword parasail fabric for the paraglider, hang glider. What's it called? Paraglider. So we're gonna go over to Hateno real quick and just swap that out because I was excited for it. And then maybe we'll stop by Lookout Landing because Hestu is there now. I have a few more Korok seeds that I can give to expand my inventory a little bit for that. Would also be a little convenient. I can't explain too much how much I just love this game. It's so good. Greetings and saturations. Hey, I got a favor to ask. It's not enough for me just to rework with fabric you bring me. I want to dye my hand at making my own patterns. Just like Cece. Of course, hers are all original designs. Making fabrics from scratch seems like a lot of hard work. That's where you come in. Could you cast around for some reference material I could use for it as inspiration? First, I'm thinking I want to see visuals of that monster they call a choo-choo. That kind of choo-choo is everywhere, even just outside the village, but I'm too paint-hardened to get near them. I think if I could see a regular choo-choo for myself, not a fire choo-choo or ice choo-choo, it would help a lot. Ha-hee-ha-ha! If you're not a pigment of my imagination, you must be a customer. Dyeing clothes the color of your choice or reworking paragliders with some new cloth. Either way, it'll take just 20 rupees. You found yourself some fabric. I've been dying to try this out. It's so good. Yeah, I also got this. I love Wind Waker Zelda's design, and so I kind of will want to swap out at some point with this. But yeah, I love all the different fabrics that they have. But we're gonna go with the basic here. Thanks for the business. This won't take a moment. No, watching paint dry for you. Setting the fabric, ready to launch. That'll do her. Looking forward to your next visit. Now go out and paint the town red. I did wear out my voice a lot playing this game on Thursday, so my voice might not be up to snuff compared to what I was doing last time. There has to be a Korok at the top of this, so we're just quickly going to grab this before we go visit Hestu. I was able to stream blueprints with no issues because I wasn't doing any voices for blueprints, and so I'm going to have to think about how to more safely and responsibly try to do particularly the scrumbly voices that I do for some of these characters. That's got to be a Korok as well, right? You found me. Bye-bye. You found me. Bye-bye. Thank you. I was trying to come up with a good pun name for the stream, and you know, Tulin's name is pretty fitting. So, thank you for appreciating that. Round 2, because this is, you know, the second time we're going to help them with a regional disturbance. You know, the other time. However, again, I don't remember exactly the temporality between Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, whether it is the 5 or 6 years between games IRL, or whether it's just like an ambiguous period of time. But helping them with massive regional disturbances twice in as many years is, you know, a lot of work for one hero. So round 2 to note that. Shaka! It's you! We meet again! It's been a while. It's been all of 3 hours, huh? So this place was built recently, huh? It's got a good vibe, and I figure it's safe since there are lots of people here. There's so many monsters all over these days, so I'm going to stay here and relax for a while. Oh, hang on a minute. Do you have a Korok seed? You do. You got a Korok seed from one of the forest children. If you give me Korok seeds, I'll expand the size of your inventory. So, you want more room? Yes, I do. Shalaka! Which stash should I expand? The bow stash. Shoke! I'll just need 1 Korok seed. Here you go. Okay. I think I want 1 more shield stash, but then I'm going to do 2 more of the others. Da, da, na 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 na. Expand a band's bow stash. Shakala. Yes, we're not going to read the rest of his dialogue at this point. But yeah, if my math checks out, it should be, we should have just enough to do 2 more bow, 1 more weapon, and 1 shield. Because we didn't do a bow the first time. He only let us do 2 upgrades the first time we saw him. And I foolishly did shield stash for that. Again, scanning amiibos, I got some more regional weapons. I got the Cobble Crusher and another Zora Spear. Again, I like having a large shield stash primarily so I can stick rockets to a lot of my shields and still have protection. Because it's just the best. Cool. Cool. Thank you, Hestu. We'll come back when we have more Korok hoops for you. To be fair, though, my understanding of botany and horticulture in general is pretty limited. My understanding reminds me that most seeds don't become actuated, as in like ready to grow into a new tree, unless they're like eaten by birds and digested, and the acids in their stomach cause them, not most, but at least some seeds don't become activated until that happens. And so the fact that they are poops is not unreasonable for them also being like seeds for new Koroks. My brother is more of a Discovery Channel watcher than me. And so they would know a little better than me. Because that seems like a fact that David Attenborough would say about birds during a documentary. Okay. The bridge is out, yes, but only where we're going, we don't need no stinking bridges. Surely it's not all the way on the left, right? Yeah, there we go. Are you gonna catch it? Okay. We don't need no stinking bridges when we have Hylian pine cones. I feel like there is a lot hidden under these, but I also am not sure, so I don't know if it's worth trying to break all of these for anything yet. I know that they're part of puzzles as you're going up through Rito Village, but... Excuse me. We're going to go to the village proper first. Tower's right over here. We're going to get that on our way. I'm pretty sure Tulin's quest leads you past it. Or at least close enough at its proximate. Arrow. Bundle 5 common arrows. The shaft of these arrows were carved from the wood of a sturdy tree. Pine cones are good to have a lot of, so I'm happy to detour briefly for them. I think I am going to finally use the magic scepter to make a ruby staff for this sake. And also to heat me up here so I can wear cooler outfits if desired. Because this is probably a Korok, and we like... Oh, well, never mind. We do like Koroks, though. Purple Rupee. 50 rupees. Since Violet Go fills your heart with generosity. And yet, we're never given a chance to express that generosity except in the purchasing of goods and services. So does it really fill our hearts with generosity? Priority first is to find a shrine around here. Yeah, let's find the shrine and then we'll, How are things going, mister? We're about to practice our song. It's called the Song of the Stormwind Arc. We're all gonna sing it together to save our village from the upheaval. Are you gonna listen to our song, mister? Hey, we love an audience, so we'll give it our best for you. Everyone ready? A 1 and a 2 and... I'm not gonna sing this, sorry guys. Once a god fell from heaven, stilling the Hebrew winds. The heavens grew lifeless, just as the air below thinned. With the world in upheaval, we pledged to help the Lord. A line of ships soaring built his passage skyward. The god ascended to heaven, leaving behind an ark. Its winds brought us new life, thanks to its great divine spark. You know, this song is about the ark that saved Rito Village a long, long time ago. Something bad happened then, just like it's happening now. Hey, that Stormwind Arc. Is it really real? I'd be so happy if it was. It definitely is. Papa told me it's always watching over us high in the sky. We could sure use its help with this awful blizzard. Most of the adults aren't around anymore because of the weird weather. Well, if we don't have the Ark and we don't have the adults, it's up to us kids to take care of the village. Practice is over today. Genli, you're in charge of food. And Molly, we need you to make arrows. We've all got jobs to do, so let's do them. Yeah! Kid power! So where are the... I guess the adults are all, like, trying to fix the problem, but... Oh no, I did it again. The beds are too soft and inviting. Beep! A customer? Who's sleeping? I wasn't sleeping, not me. Welcome to the Swallow's Roost Inn. We don't have any other guests at the moment, so rest easy and rest well. A regular bed is 20 rupees, and a silky soft Rito down bed is 50 rupees. I don't mean. Oh, okay. Come again when you want to use one of our comfy beds. Cute. What? A big old shrine? I think we'll take the arrows, maybe the cane sugar. Hooray, a customer! Welcome to the Slippery Falcon General Store. Thanks for stopping by in spite of the weather. Alright, how many were you thinking? Nope, I want all of them. The one thing I've noticed about this Switch 2 Pro controller is that when I flick the joystick, it will often flick back up just a little bit and undo decisions like that. Gitaki's Shrine. So that's, you know, just one minor downside. I think it speaks to the sensitivity of the controller, which I think is good, but a little inconvenient when I'm trying to not fleece children out of their hard-worked arrows, but take them and put them to good use. So does this fan stop, or can I just rely on it to get me across? Nice. Well, don't give me that puzzle solved sound. Maybe I should take a picture of these guys. I don't think I need the old wooden bow. I mean, okay, well, I only have 2 shots left on this one. And these guys aren't dropping construct bows, so maybe I will take at least one old wooden bow. Just in case. Hey look, a strong construct bow. A sturdy bow for a captain construct. Besides being fireproof, it's been strengthened to allow for more powerful shots. Okay, so it is over here, but is there... Is there a lift over here? I don't see any fans over here, but I guess... It's not like physics really work in these things, given that Zonai devices can charge indefinitely. And or be powered indefinitely in these places too, so... You know, we'll take it. Crystal that glows with a light that purges ancient evil and purifies with its radiance. Hey, look, a cave. I wonder what's inside. You found me! Bye-bye! I was gonna laugh so hard if I was stuck under the log. I love the cute flower crown. You who have conquered the shrines and claimed the lights of blessing. In exchange for lights of blessing, I will give you another stamina vessel. I low-key kind of want to get 1 heart, which would be a shame upon my family name, but I have run into enough people who have taken my lunch money that I don't really want to have game overs as often. But, I mean, we're so close to a 2nd stamina wheel, so I think I'm just gonna finish that. We'll see how many times my lunch money gets taken. I did not transfer more items over in the intervening days. I thought about getting more fairies, just until we can... What's it? Until we can get our own fairies with blackjack and hookers. Hi, thanks for coming in, even though it's snowing so hard. It's cold in the village, but it's even colder on top of the mountain. You'll freeze solid at the peak if you don't find a way to keep warm. Lucky for you, we sell warm clothes. What brings you to the shop today? Your warm clothes are not going to be cheap, fam. That's the problem. They're not going to be cheap. And so I need to sell things. But I still don't have that much to sell. Got a couple more gems, but not many. So, is there anything else? Are you leaving, mister? Let me give you a neat tip first. People are finding more caves all the time up on the road east of here and on the way up the Hebrew Mountains. Caves are nice because they're warm. You can hide from the cold there if you don't have our outfits. Plus, you can find shiny ores inside the sparkly rocks sometimes. we'll pay a lot for those ores, and so will the folks at the general store. So keep an eagle eye out for them. I mean, it's 500. So I have this helmet. As I said before, you may not like it, but this is what peak performance looks like. This helmet provides cold resistance. So do the leggings. So I don't think I need the Rito garb. I think it looks great though, and so I do want to get it eventually. I don't think. Yeah, we'll get just the chest piece for now, and we can sell 2 rubies. 5 luminous stones. And 10 goblin horns. Lined with molted Rito feathers, this tunic was made by Rito artisans for Hylians visiting cold climates. Feathers are stacked in each layer to retain body heat. You look pretty good in that, mister. Excuse me. That's where the chief sits, I think. I also did a little bit of cooking. Not much, but I made a couple of dishes just for Matt's hearts. How about this one? Huh? You need something, mister? Because I'm actually kind of busy. My papa told me you can use ice fruit to freeze monsters solid. Gave me an amazing idea for an invention, wahaha. The problem is I can't go out to pick fruit right now with the blizzard and all. Ugh, it's so not fair. This is the best invention I've come up with in so long. Without ice fruit, I can't make it. Huh, mister? I feel a cold breeze coming from your pouch. Huh? Mister, what's that you've got? That's the ice fruit I wanted, isn't it? Whoa, it looks like you've also got some cold jelly-like stuff. Is that white choo-choo jelly from one of the monsters that'll freeze you solid if you touch it? Wow, it's not exactly what I had in mind, but I bet I can use that to make my big invention. I have one of either the ice fruit or the white choo-choo jelly, please. Yay, now I can finally make my invention. When I attach this to the tip of an arrow, I'll have an arrow that can freeze monsters from far away. Sometimes I'm so smart I scare myself a little. I wonder what happened with other materials. You can make arrows with all sorts of effects. Wow, listen to me, with every breath I spew out brilliance. Wow! But I should probably stop talking before I give away all my best ideas. Anyway, here's a thank you present. A bundle of 10 common arrows. You know the reason I like making arrows? It's my papa. He creates the strongest bows around. I wanted to make arrows that would go perfectly with his bows. All I have to do is keep working hard, getting my name out there, and one day, I'll be a world-famous arrow maker, one my papa can be proud of. Ah! Those are mine, mister! Hold on. Is your problem that you don't have enough wooden arrows? It's important to help each other in times of need. That's what my papa says. If you want them, they're yours. Yes. Don't have enough wooden arrows. Definitely not just taking free stuff. Quote-unquote free stuff. Okay, so that's the story. That's where we need to be. Just gonna look around for anything else here.
That's not fair at all! You know I can handle it! Checking out that huge cloud wouldn't be hard. I could even do it alone! If we don't do anything, the village... Huh? Huh? Is that you? It is you! Link!
Link, they told me you were missing. It's good to see you doing well. Oh, the other Rito Elder died? Oof, I mean, he was old. It's very nice to see you again. Do you remember my son, Tulin? He's grown taller, though perhaps not yet grown up. Well, maybe I would if you didn't treat me like a hatchling all the time. As long as you still think you can take on the world by yourself, you'll always be my little chick. What, you think I can't? I'm already fully fledged, you know. You'll change your tune when I ace today's scouting trip. You all can keep wasting your time treating the Song of the Stormwind arc like it's real, but not me. Listen, you. Unbelievable. Tulin wants me to let him go find what's causing the blizzard, and he's having trouble hearing no. It's an old folk song here in Rito village. Long, long ago, when we faced a different sort of upheaval, the village was saved thanks to a great flying ship. Or so claims the song that's been passed down through generations. It's a song for children, mind you. Few adults still parrot it as if it were true. Still, every now and then you get reports among the Rito of a flying ship. Combine that with the blizzard caused by this upheaval, and it seems less far-fetched. Even if the Song of the Stormwind arc is just a children's rhyme, I suspect that there is something lurking high in the sky. The air is so turbulent now that no Rito can fly close enough to look into it. That's why I say we need to make careful preparations to find the truth. But Tulin, he thinks we claimed that song out of cowardice. Well, these are Rito matters. You came for some purpose, yes? What? This is terrible news. So then not even Hyrule Castle is safe? If Princess Zelda's disappearance and the strange phenomena around the world are related somehow, we Rito would ordinarily love to contribute to your search. This abnormal blizzard shows no sign of stopping, and food has grown scarce. Everyone I could spare is already out researching the blizzard or scavenging for food. My husband hasn't been able to leave the village much since becoming the village elder. I wish there was something I could do. But maybe I'm not the one you want. You should try asking Hearth. My friend Hearth has many sources of information, so might already have a lead about Princess Zelda. You see the two bonfires out that way? He's in the lodge near there, if you'd like to try visiting him. Yes, I would like to try visiting. Tulin looks so happy. Hello, bud. Let's use this. Don't mind me. Constructs over there. I don't want to go muff them up. Resources. It's so cute how they're like trying to spy on the constructs. So if I break down that barrier, will they start fighting each other? Sorry. My capture card seems to have stopped working. Give me one moment to investigate. It was definitely very hot. I had a pillow that had fallen on top of it. The two HDMI connections are working just fine, but it is not seeming to connect to my computer, which is very frustrating. Okay. I'm going to try shutting off OBS and putting it back up, which may drop the stream for a second. But hopefully we'll fix the problem. Okay. It seems like we're back. I I'm hoping that it just overheated because I had something resting on it. And yeah, it looks like we're Gucci. So sorry about that interruption. We can go back to this potential standoff that is hopefully about to heat up a little, if you'll pardon the pun, as soon as I can find my fire fruits. Yeah, it looks like it was a trigger too. And since all I care about is the loot, I don't even have to go down there and join the fight. I can just take pictures of it. Reinforcements from the east. Yeah, I mean, the flame shield is pretty strong. I'm a little annoyed that he is using things, but, you know. Okay, so it looks like the constructs are going to win. Only because the bokoblins were bad and they chose to group up. So at this point, I think we can intervene. Oh, that's bad. Should have killed you first. Claymore. Cool beans. Broadsword we're gonna pick. I'll take the flame emitter shield, because that's good stuff. The Zonai sword is okay. Mostly we want to believe the Goblin Horns, because those are good using. It's a Soldier Reaper. It is better than this. We'll drop this Zonai sword. That's a Feathered Edge. So we'll probably take that as a base thing instead of... Huh. Zonite Longsword. Feathered Edge, a double-edged Rito sword with a decayed blade. Swinging, produces a strong wind. Fun little detour. Thick sticks. Problem pressure is already badly damaged, huh? Let's hopefully fix that a little bit. It does increase durability to fuse stuff onto a weapon. It doesn't reset it to my knowledge, but it does help. Hey there! Are you here because you spotted the bonfires? The blizzard makes it hard to see where you're going, so we keep these bonfires going as a beacon for lost travelers. They eat up a lot of firewood, but it's worth it. You can spot them even from up in the air. Though as proud as I am of them, they can't beat the spotlight set up around that fancy Skyview tower. It won't warm you up like a bonfire will, but it's hard to beat it with size and sheer brightness. The Highlands are pretty incredible that built something so impressive. We found these strange things at the foot of the Hebrew Mountains. They're oddly shaped, aren't they? I've done every test I can think of, but I haven't learned anything. Not even what they're made of or what they're for. All I know is that they're pretty heavy and pretty sharp. It'd probably hurt if you got hit by one. Huh? Well, I've got all I'm going to get out of these things. If you want them for some reason, they're all yours. Twist my arm. And I will steal your extra firewood, because I have no concerns for the well-being of NPCs. Oil drop. Mild oil extracted from plant seed. Very versatile in cooking. It can coax flavors from ingredients used in many dishes. Also good for adding fuel to fire. I'm drawing up a special menu for those out scavenging for food or investigating. Ingredients are hard to come by in this blizzard, but we'll be fine if we get a little creative with our cooking. With the right ingredients, a little food can go a long way. For example, a pinch of spicy pepper warms you up so much that you don't notice the cold so much. You do not have many of them. You are welcome to what's available. Tough situations like this, everyone needs to look out for each other. help where we can. Look at this man. Look at this man. Ooh, what do we voice him with? He seems a little excitable, but also, like, edgy as heck. Link, you're alright. I worried after I heard that you had gone missing. What happened? Ah, so you're looking for Princess Zelda. Sorry to tell you that I haven't heard anything about her. Our feathers are full, dealing with a more immediate problem. Everyone from this village has left to scavenge for food or to investigate the cause of this terrible blizzard. And all that has been hampered by the sky monsters that seem to be everywhere, spread too thin to deal with them properly on top of everything else. Sorry, bud, wish I could do more for you. Though now that I think of it, maybe Tulin could help. Oh, right, you weren't around for it, but little Tulin has developed a way with wings that puts the adults to shame. Even in this vicious weather, he patrols the skies and reports all kinds of useful information. His wind gust technique is something to see. None of the rest of us can pull it off. Even stern Teba acknowledges that Tulin's skill is a cut above. The kid does preen about it more than he should, but, well, it's worth asking at least. Last I saw him when he was with Gassane and Lysa on a trip to find food. I think they were on their way to Heber South Summit Cave. That's to the northeast from here. The cave is past the cliff out front and up the mountain road. There should be a bonfire marking the spot. Find the bonfire at the mouth of the cave and you'll be on your way to finding Tulin. Sure. One day, the winds that ought to blow in Rito village ceased. Then the heavens grew stagnant and the earth fell to ruin. The villagers looked skyward for a solution. They saw a figure pierce through the unmoving gray clouds and descend swiftly toward them. Believing no ordinary being could fall from the heavens, the villagers called this figure a god. And the god stood atop a hill day after day, longing to return home to their island in the heavens. The villagers, forgetting their own troubles, tried to carry the god home on their proud wings. Yet who could say how far it might be, the place this god came from? The Rito took flight in turn, each hoping to reach that place above the clouds. Alas, none had wings strong enough. Seeing this, the god told the leader of the village that returning to the heavens was possible if the Rito gathered materials. Their spirits high, the villagers set about doing so. The god nodded upon seeing the tall pile of materials. This, they understood, would be enough. The god poured a strange power into the pile, and several small boats were assembled. Cautiously, the villagers boarded. The small vessels began floating up into the air. With the god leading them, the boats rose higher and higher, soon passing through the thick clouds. The vastness of the heavens took the villagers' breath away, floating islands dotted with clear blue sky. The villagers rejoiced songfully, then with reluctance returned to the earth. One day, winds of the village roared back to life, and shocked, the villagers looked to the sky. Floating above them was an enormous ship that the god had sent in gratitude. Numerous oars on both sides began to move like winds, soundlessly churning the skies. Air blew across Hebron once again. Skies cleared and blooming flowers rose from the ground. The god had given them the blessing of wind. This ark that saved the village from the catastrophe came to be known as the Stormwind Ark. So ends the story of the Stormwind Ark that saved the village long ago. It's just the same song. Cool. It makes you wonder, like, we never saw, like, black, charcoal gray, bluish loft wings, like this color exactly, but there were purple loft wings in Skyward Sword. I think there were green ones, too. With all of these skyward islands floating in the sky, etc., do you think that the Rito are potentially descendants of the loft wings that hybridize into humans? We are going to go over here first. Because we want the map. There's a certain knack to cheesing out stamina as you're climbing, finding little spots that Link will scramble up just enough to regain stamina on. And because I am lazy and impatient, I have gotten really good at finding those particular spots. Rospro Pass, Skyview Tower. I mean, it looks like a one and done. Let's just light this thing. Nice. Nice that there's a shrine up there. Forgot about that. Well, hello there, Blood Moon. Surface map updated. Sky map updated. So I think we're gonna go get that shrine before we continue along the path. Because, you know, it's right there. It's nighttime, which makes it hard to see all the cool things. But again, we're not prioritizing exploration quite yet. Again, I haven't fully decided what I'm going to do stream-wise for full completion. This is Sahiro Shrine. But I'm thinking that once I get through the game, I'll just be playing mostly for kicks and giggles and having fun doing the things that I want to do. But once I get through the game, I will have like a stream dedicated to finding all of Addison's statues, and I will have multiple streams dedicated just to tracking down all the Koroks. The shrine is called Aid from Above. Oh, shoot. But I haven't seen where I would need the aid. Anyway, yeah, I am mostly planning to play the game, but then do random exploration bits as needed. I mean, so I could just build a fire in here. Oh, does it not gust if it's in the shrine? That's pretty good. Preventing me from cheesing it. Okay. I think he just... It's not exactly what I wanted. I wanted it to make a lip. Oh, I can't lift it high enough. I wanted to hook it on and so I could ascend up through it. I feel like this just drops the floor out, right? Yeah. But not even really an issue. Oh, well. Okay, so the solution's certainly not over here. Oh, you're not even gonna let me go back? Okay, well. Awkward. Oh, cool. Imagine how much longer this will take with only one stamina. It's still taking a while. I mean, surely that's not it, right? Surely it's not. You just hold it up here, rewind, and then ascend. Yeah, that still doesn't get you over the wall. Is there anything in here that would help? Can I stand on the torches? Did that let me lift high enough? Seem like that's an easy solution. Yeah, because I can't run up that. I need at least a little bit of a lift. Camera is not helping, but hopefully this is in enough of a position to. We have thunder going on pretty loudly right now. You might be able to hear that. And that's too high to ascend to, but it would get me high enough. I was going to be absolutely furious if I could just lift that. Okay, so I am just stupid. It's fine. Spicy elixir grants a high-level warming effect, increasing resistance to cold environments. It's very useful when exploring snow-covered mountains, which you may or may not be surrounded by at this very moment. Yeah. Beans. Okay. So I don't think we need to make the whole trek. That looks like the cave where they're supposed to be. Why does it still... Okay, well... Deeper South Summit Cave. Didn't think I'd be seeing anyone else in these mountains anytime soon, what with the blizzard and all. I'm here because it's a good place to find food for my people. Why are you here? Looking for Tulin, huh? Fair enough. It's farther in the cave with Gisane. They're scavenging for food. No, I'm not going to show you the way. I need to keep an eye on what we've amassed so far. Be on your guard. There's a creature in this cave that hops around on the walls. It probably won't bother you if you stay away from it. Good luck finding Tulin. Ooh, but we're going to bother it. Oof. Loud thunderstorm. I love the sticky lizards. Okay, cute. Hard to get a look at everything in here. Apologies for the up and down and up and down. I also love these guys. They're a pain, but they're so funny. Okay, this looks like we're continuing to go up. And so I think I'm going to go back and see if there's anything else in this section of cave before going on. It doesn't look like it. That's where we came from. There's the hole down there. And it's just thorns otherwise. Okay. Again, I would kill to have this be a grid instead of a line. Come on. Come on, Link. Turn around, turn around, turn around. So, that looks like the way I want it to go. Because why would it be blocked off with thorns? There weren't goodies stuck in here. Yes, the best kind of goodie. A big frog with many, many eyes. Bubble gem, a strange crystal left by defeated bubble frogs in caves. Its airy blue glow may entice you to collect even more. A pivot? They're pretty cute, too. That Tulin. What are we gonna do with that boy? It's just like him to fly off on his own and leave all the food we collected behind. Oh. Well, I'll be. What is a Hylian doing all the way up here in such a fierce blizzard? You're here to talk to Tulin, eh? You just missed him, unfortunately. Our task was to scavenge food in this area. We saw a flock of monsters fly past outside the cave. The same ones have been sighted around the village lately, in fact. I told the others we should return right away to report them, but Tulin clearly wasn't listening at all. He said, I'm going to follow them back to their nest, and flew off alone before I could protest. If you leave the cave and head north, you can spot that lone cedar tree on Toronto Peak. That's where we saw the monsters. No doubt Tulin followed them there. I know he thinks he's unbeatable, but he really shouldn't be taking his chances. Our boy! Oh no. I think I know what we gotta do. Gotta make sure this doesn't roll off the mountain. We use the rock here as a stabilizing agent. Make sure that it doesn't break, you know. What did I just say? We put the rock underneath. Doesn't look like it. Not to any degree of stability, at least. If we could wedge the rock underneath, then maybe we could do it, but as it is, I think you are SOL. Other snowball. We can try this, I think it's just gonna fall backwards. Oh, it's you! Thanks for your help earlier. I'm putting President Hudson here too. I mean, a special rice ball I made so this cold weather won't get to me, but I can't stand here forever. I've got so many more signs to spread around. I don't know what to do. What? Are you gonna support him? Alright, I'll let go. Hey, how's the president standing? That was brilliant. I would never have thought of it. Oh, right. Let's get him secured while he's still standing. Let's put this right here and get this fashioned, and I'm happy that it is still a tilted sign. Perfect. With your help, President Hudson is now standing proudly and firmly in place. It fills my heart with joy to see him doing so well on his own. Take this with my thanks. Also, you must be hungry after all that hard work, right? Let me give you a little something I made myself. Spicy mushroom rice balls. Ah, but I still don't feel like I've thanked you enough. This is a little something for my premium collection. Special gift to you from me. Mushroom that spreads a cloud of spores when the stimulus is applied. The bitter powder makes them inedible. Now I can go to other places to put up more signs. With that, I'm off. Nice. Nice. Okay. The lone cedar, you say? That lone cedar, probably. Oh, this is my old bow. Yeah. Let's get out our claymore. Back their shields. Or not. Just pull them over. Oh, did you just, like, spawn more of these bastards? Is that what your horn can do? Yeah. Yeah. Fight spear with spear. The tough part is if you just disappear them with fire weapons, then I don't think they drop as many materials. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Okay, let's try that again. Yes, yes, give me all the battle tips to tell me what I did wrong. Well, the first thing I did wrong was not using the right bow to take out the little guys. Oh. Okay, one more tier. That. I don't want a flurry rush. Guess Soda Reaper. I didn't take a picture of a wooden stick. How could I? And it's just an icicle stick. Okay. I always struggle with the decision of, do I take the durability hit to my weapon to hit it with fireballs and get the visible, quick shrinking of iceberg, whatever this is called, or do I just have patience and let it melt due to the proximity to heat? Usually I'm pretty good about letting it... Oh, it's a bokoblin. Well, it's Tulin. giant Aracuda. Anyway. Stupid monster! What, Link? Where did you come from? Oh, you see, that rock monster took my good bow. See? That's the bow napper! I gotta get it back. Help me out, Link. Really? Thanks! Did you know I can blow a strong gust of wind anywhere I feel like? I'll do it for you too. That way you can glide over to where that monster went. Just tell me where to point the gust and I'll make it for you. Tulin's power of wind. When Tulin's aura is charged, you can create a stream of wind that blows straight forward. This can be used for bursts of speed while paragliding, which is, again, the only good Sage power. Which is sad to say. There we go. I owe you big time, Link. Without you, my bow might have been lost for good. Uh-oh. There's more of them. Alright, they're not gonna make a fool out of me twice. Let's go get them together. I mean, they might make a fool out of me twice. But this is why we made a couple of max heart dishes. Because that seems like a pretty nice bow that he's packing there. We're definitely gonna drop the old wooden bow, the falcon bow, that we're definitely taking a picture of. A highly refined Rito-made bow created by a master Rito craftsman. Rito warriors favor it for its superior rate of fire, which helps them excel even further at aerial combat. We did it! Hey, look! I think this might have been a hideout for those monsters. Hmm? Was that the wind? It couldn't have been. There's no way. It must have been something else. Hey, Tulin, Link! Huh? Oh! That was some impressive teamwork, you two. Oh, you saw that, Hearth? Talk about embarrassing. I didn't listen when Gassane tried to stop me. I thought I could handle it. But I just ended up losing my favorite bow to those stupid things. I thought I was fully fledged, but there's probably no way I could have gotten back on my own. I bet you now see why we're treating you like a small chick. Yeah, you were right. It really is important to work as a flock. I think I finally get what Dad has been trying to tell me all this time. Hooray! Quick catharsis and character development. Is that all there is to the story? It seems unlike you to let your bow be taken, Tulin. Oh yeah, funny story about that. There was this whole thing with Princess Zelda. I spotted her getting attacked by a monster. It was such a surprise that I dropped my guard and it stole my bow. But I guess she was fine because she zoomed up above that cloud. What? Princess Zelda flew above the cloud? How can that be? Huh, seems like a stretch, but we're not going to get to the bottom of it sitting around here. Tulin, Link came out here looking for Princess Zelda. You should go with him and investigate the cloud you say the princess soared into. Huh? But I thought I wasn't allowed. I got a report before coming here. We think it's likely that the blizzard is coming from inside that cloud after all. I want to see for myself as soon as I can, but the strong winds make any approach from the sides impossible. The only way in is through the top, but there's not a Rito alive capable of crossing the stormy sky and making it all the way there. Well, except for one. I'm talking about you, Tulin. Only you have the skill and training to create gusts at will. Tulin will be the finest Rito warrior of all once he understands the value of working with his allies. You know who said that to me? Your old dad, Teba. Dad said that? Yep, and I'll make sure he knows what you accomplished here today. Now it's time you go with Link to find Princess Zelda and whatever's causing this blizzard. No problem. The two of us together have got this. I saw Princess Zelda up on the Sky Islands near Heber Peak. Let's check there first. Link, Tulin, we're counting on you. Thank you, gracious Nintendo overlords, for letting me loot the monsters that we killed in a story cutscene. Okay. Hebrew Peak it is. Hebra, whatever. I love all of the exploration made possible and like all the creative level design made possible by designing around Ascend. All the like having just random bits of architecture sticking out of the mountain make it much easier to explore. I'm not gonna take that. And it's just like, yeah. It's just great is the short answer. I don't know if it's gonna be faster to go around this way, but we're gonna try going around this way because there is a gust of wind in the bonfire. Ice pebble. Frost pebble, rip. You're gonna shoot at the frost pebble with your bow, bud, huh? It's gonna do a lot of good, huh? A blue pea. Okay, so this is just that's a purple rupee. I don't think we're gonna get distracted by the cave. We're gonna open it, mark it on our map. Also, I have to go all the way down here, in which case I will explore it. Okay. Okay, whatever. Twist my arm. Twist my arm. Well, the bubble gem is the priority with these caves, so I could just leave now. But that seems like a wall that can't be navigated more than a wall that needs to be defrosted. Yeah, I'm gonna say Ixnay on the say next. I don't know how you would say ice in Pig Latin. Sae. I mean, okay, there's a shrine in here. That's pretty neat. Tulin, love the energy, bud. Keep it up. I'm wet? Sure, why not? A hearty truffle. So let's throw an ice fruit and see if that does the trick. I'm glad that icy water doesn't like insta-kill. It obviously didn't insta-kill you in the first game either, but I'm glad that it is not as oppressive a hazard as it was in the first game. Luminous stone is big bucks, so worth the detour. Look at all of them just hanging out in a pile. These little sticky nerds. We might as well fuse the scimitar with something. Though I guess that the icicle was a bad call because it was not very powerful. Follow the beam to its edge and offer the crystal there. Do so, and I'll walk you a light that banishes evil. So I should have just ultra-handed it, you say. That's what I should have done. Tafu Shrine. Yep, thanks. Thanks, pal. Thanks, Raru. You're cool. And what are we blessed with? Is it another large Zonai core? Because I don't know what if it was. Topaz. This precious yellow ore contains the power of electricity. It's been known to fetch a high price since ancient times. That's acceptable. $80 is 80 rupees. I mean, come on. Up and out. We can go talk to Selmy, but then we're gonna go climb Keeper Peak. Selmy's pretty cool. Do I have a picture of a torch? You startled me. How'd you make it all the way here in the blizzard? Are you a shield surfer too? You must be. You might not think it by the look of me these days, but I used to be a pro shield surfer. Kind of well known too. I earned myself the impressive nickname Duchess of Downhill. Oh hey, I'm starting to think you came here to study shield surfing. Am I right? I knew you'd be interested. But sorry, I have two students. If I take a third, I'd worry they won't get as much training as they deserve, so I can't take you on right now. But I'd be glad to watch you surf the mountains sometime, so come back once this blizzard stops, and we'll have good conditions for shield surfing. I'd like to see what you can do. Want to ask me anything else? Nah, we're good. Right, goodbye. But keep in mind that it's dangerous around here in the blizzard. Feel free to the rest of the lodge before you set off. Be sure to return to show me your skills just after the blizzard ends. And thank you for giving me all the remaining pictures of shields that I need, pretty much. The real reason for coming here is the shield variety, or diversity. You can hear me yawning. I promise, I slept pretty okay last night. The problem was that I was playing video games until 2 in the morning without realizing. And so I only got about 7 hours of sleep, even though I slept pretty well, and it was mostly somewhat mediocre sleep. We're still figuring out moving situations in here, and that means that my bed is in the middle of my room and not up against a wall, which is a little more comfortable for me. Is this where I need to be? Is this where the map marker shows me needing to be? Are these Aracudas gonna drop their snowballs on me? They're also kinda cute, but also kinda not. If only it were possible to find out what's inside of this blizzard. Oh? Why, if it isn't Tulin, I was too focused on the cloud to notice you. You come here, that means... Yep, they said I could go up there. I knew it. Something told me you were the best one for this mission. Everyone has admired your wind gust technique since you first demonstrated it. You may be the only Rito capable of rising above that cloud to find the truth among the turbulent skies. Give your best shot. I'll be here watching you for your return. Okay, Mark Twain. Thanks. Between Link and me, you won't be disappointed. So I know these can be moved. I don't think they can be broken. We watched it once for posterity. We will skip it again. Link! It was around here that I saw Princess Zelda. But now, I don't know where she could have gone. Huh? What is that? Hey, wait for me! Come on. Look at that! It's a boat! Huh?
To me.
Whose voice was that? Was it coming from somewhere up there? Whoa, do you see that thing inside the cloud? Is that another boat? But it's huge! There's tons of those little boats they're flying, the little flying boats too. You know what it reminds me of? A line of ships soaring built as a passage skyward. The god ascended to heaven, leaving behind an ark. This whole thing is just like the Song of the Stormwind Arc. What? Was that children's song true after all? You heard that strange voice too, right, Link? I'm sure I heard it say, "Come to me." It's like it was calling us up there. I don't see anything around here that would lead us to Princess Zelda. Maybe she went over to that ship. Well, nowhere to go but. Come on. Oh?
I traveled here on a quest to cleanse evil, and Sonia has accompanied me. However, I had not considered how challenging it would be to traverse this path. If I had my sister's power, I could perhaps move this vessel.
Just a little flash of the Zelda Notes app that we have pulled up. Boing! Armor times 5. Bundle of 5 common arrows. Neat. Mayaomeki Shrine. Downward force.
Neat. Just enough, like the frickin' jump plant sequence in the Korok forest in Wind Waker that it's fun to remember, but much easier because you do this after you have the glider rather than trying to get the Korok leaf. So it's a little easier, a little more fun. Oh dear. I certainly expected you to be turning around faster than that, but we made it with no time to spare, too. Arrow times 10, a bundle of 10 common arrows. My arm. Rip. You would still die from an upward force like that, smashing you against a rock slate. So Nintendo, just pointing it out, just putting it out there, you would still die equally as if you had fallen from a height onto that same piece of rock. I appreciate that you don't just kill us for not being quick enough to stop our upper momentum, but if we're playing it fairly here, we would definitely die. Splat goes both up and down, as they say. Okay. So my memory says that this is a novel, but a somewhat frustrating chain of island exploration. That's a Korok. So I suspect that what's intended is for us to go to that big one on the right first. And so instead of trying to climb it, we're just going to take the quick way back high. I'm not here, Gur. I'm in disguise. Do we get this Korok now? It's probably going to require us to go all the way back around. As long as there's anything on those islands. We can just teleport back to the shrine, right? Or honestly, it just takes us back over to where the shrine is. Oh, come on, Tulin. Come on, Tulin. Come on, Tulin. Oh! You're on thin ice, Tulin. We made it, but you found me. Bye-bye. Abort, abort. Oh, come on. Bam. Come on. Bam. I think we got the yeah, we got the two horn. Rip. Let's see. Well, no loot for me. Turtle pot is on a device for cooking food almost anytime, anywhere. It lasts for cooking one recipe only. Device is easier to use on flat surfaces. Just checking. So can I just ultra hand and back these icicles away? Or do I have to melt them? I guess I have to melt them. Maybe let's try lighting a fire. I mean, let's just attack the icicles, but then I just destroyed my fire because I'm a buffoon. Oh, but I don't even think this is necessary. This was just to get us up. Man, I did not look at my spatial reasoning skills before I made the check. Fudge. Is there going to be a point to... Okay, you can't melt that, but you can climb in there. Is there going to be a point, or is it just a way to get back up? Cool. Cool. I'll always take a chest, even though it's probably just a weapon I can't carry. Soldier's 2 spear. Yeah. It resonates with attached sonar devices to slightly increase its attack power. I mean, the Flame of Sphere is kind of already done a lot of work. I think it's going to get fragile soon, so I think I'm going to drop that. And be fine. Hi, bud. Are you a cap? No, you're just Captain One. Not me murdering Tulin trying to get to this Captain Construct. Rip. Select. Select all. Go back to the top and save the ones I need to save. And delete. My hubris for taking pictures does not outweigh my hubris for looting things. I love those bosses. We certainly are going to go fight that thing. Yeah, I think that's where we get to eventually. Let's... We wanted to change our bow, not necessarily to attach a bow, but, you know. Oh, I can't take a picture of it in a collapsed state. I want it to. So bad. A lot of these guys have old maps in the chests on their backs. Alright, we can't take pictures of those, but we have a nice, shiny Zora Spear to fuse you to. Yep, old map. Very old map that shows a marked spot. What could be there? What could be there? Everyone's asking this. I think... Yeah, it's over here to get back up. Yeah. Yeah. Fine, we'll use a bottle top. But what's under here? Oh, well. Sure, I guess. Arrow times 10. I love that they just wanted to give me arrows. So many arrows. Just to send our way out. These guys are basically one hits regardless of where you hit them. And I very rarely Sorry, you're just gonna give me that? Large, wide arrow pivot wing. Arrows and thrown weapons fly farther with this item attached, even a slight wind. Do I need to have one? Is that why they're giving it to me so graciously? Come at me, bruh. Tulin? You bastard? Ooh, Tulin, that was a bad call. I had it, man. Okay, that's where we're going. You gotta love it when they have free stamina recharges for your glides. Why are they giving us so many chill fin trout? Like, they increase resistance to heat, not cold, right? Come on, come on. Okay, we got one equipped back. Wow, it does collect it automatically. Brutal. Oh, so the ice core broke up. Deal. No. Ugh. We're just gonna drop these before they break on us. Come on. Alrighty, huh? I think those are bombs, right? Zonite Spear made of Zonite. Resonates with attached Zonite devices to slightly increase its attack power. You don't say. Just a construct bow. Not taking just a construct bow. A large zone I charge. We'll play your game. We'll play your game, Nintendo. I think I have enough Zonite to get an additional power cell, but I still need to go find a forge that can process it. And I have not gone underground. Frick. I've not gone underground because Joshua does not have any new quests for me until after I clear one of these Sage, Temple, Trial, whatever you want to call them. Once she does, it starts becoming productive to go under. That gives you the auto build and the build memory, both of which are very nice to have. I think we're gonna go over here, get some more shrooms. These shrooms really help you to chill out. You know what I'm saying? Time bomb. Zone device for time explosion. Its blast can activate other zone devices. This one has 4 sails. That means it is a much stronger thing. Updraft, up whatever you want to call it. This is my first time flying this high. The air is pretty cold up here, huh? I'll be fine. What about you? Make sure you don't freeze, okay? I mean, so far I'm fine, Tulin. I appreciate the concern, though. Kahatanam Shrine. Kahatanao. Gotta have the AU at the end. Just a blessing? Wow. Thanks, Raru. You're the best. A large zone I charge. You are the best. You really know what I need, don't you? Cool beans. I think this is where you're supposed to go, right? There's a lot scatter around this area that you can land on and fly, or find as you're flying. I think there are a couple of old maps around here. It's much easier to do after the blizzard is lifted, I think. So again, I think we're gonna just try to mainline rather than explore all the little floating islands. But we'll see. Rip. That's embarrassing. I think we can get to this one if we're judicious. The pattern on the sails that you spring off of remind me of Super Mario Sunshine, and just like the texture, the feel of them as you spring down or you spring up off of. It reminds me of Super Mario Sunshine for a reason I can't currently place. There are multiple jumping off points. I guess that's fair. Yeah, because there are all these islands surrounding the arc. Some of them have treasure on them. Remember that for sure. Because you can glide from the arc onto them. The Wind Temple, the legendary Stormwind Arc. Weird not to center that. I'm pretty sure at least one of them, one of these edge islands, has an old map on it, but I don't recall which. I think I'm just gonna go to the arc itself and go from there. Oh yeah, the cannons. Wow, so this is what was waiting for us in that huge cloud. This is the Stormwind Arc from the kids' song. Huh? Huh? Arc? What the? This proves it, Link. The blizzard that's impounding Rito Village is coming from there. Oh yeah, didn't I see someone here a minute ago? Weird. I could swear they were just here. Looks like it's shut tight. So the source of the blizzard has got to be right under that hatch. Isn't there some way we can get it open? That sound! There it is again!
Brave. There are still 5 locks securing the hatch on the deck. Use your power to release all 5 locks, and the hatch should open. Heed my words.
Okay, I heard it for sure this time. It was calling out to me loud and clear. The source of the blizzard is messing up the village. It's gotta be under this hatch. If that voice was right, it'll open once we find a way to release all 5 locks. We're so close. Come on, Link. Let's go figure out how to open up those locks. Hello, my big beautiful... You prick. We were having a nice nature shoot, and you just had to come and ruin it, Tulin. I thought there were a few constructs on the deck here, but... I don't know what emitter you have attached to that. I don't know if I want to find any. Lame, huh? An opal, a valuable ore that gives up a measuring iridescence similar to the inside of a seashell. It contains the power of water. Rip. Hey, look at that! Is this for one of the locks? It's kind of shaped like a windmill. Hey, Link! Oh, there you go.
We gotta find the other 4.
I will happily let you talk, Tulin. Error times 10. They just keep loading us up. Couldn't be happier about it. I think they did increase the rate at which these ice blocks melt, which I think is a good choice. Breath of the Wild is far more of a vibe game than Here's the Kingdom is. And so it's more reasonable to just sit in Breath of the Wild and let them melt slowly. But there's a lot more to get done in this game, so I'm happy that they tasted that a little bit. Good. Sure. Take a sturdy long stick. I mean, why not just use to the sturdy long stick a soldier conflict too? The boat is over here that gets you up. Oh, but we need to open the hatch first. We just work for This was the first dungeon I did in my first playthrough of this game. And I remember... What? Oh, come on. It counts the maximum height you fell from, not the speed at which you were falling. What is your physics engine for if it's not going to be used to calculate how many hearts I take? Ugh. Anyway, all the way back here? Surely not. Surely not. How do we get out of here? Anyway, I remember sitting with my head scratched firmly by both hands as I was trying to figure out how you were supposed to solve certain of these puzzles. And so my memory is pretty firm about how to do certain of these due to the embarrassment I had of realizing that's how you do it. Because, yeah, there are some delightfully simple puzzles once you remember the fact that you have Ultra Hand and Rewind. You know what, Nintendo? Fine, fine. I'll just save here, just in case.
Three more to go. We can do it.
Soldier Blade, a large sword used by the Zonai made of Zonai. Kind of devices to slightly increase its attack power. We have a lot of spears at the moment. So I think I'm going to drop this Zonite spear for this Soldier Blade. Okay. We gotta go in the belly of the beast. Is there a way down in here? Doesn't look like that. An ice arrow. I think I said this before, but maybe not. The Switch 2 Pro controller has 2 additional buttons, where if you're holding the controller normally, where your middle fingers sit, they're on the back of the controller. Um, it would be nice to be able to program those buttons to do things in this game. I don't know that you can. I don't know that you can't, but the menu has not been helpful in determining whether it can or cannot. Because it would be nice. I would love to be able to program the power select button to be on that button instead of L. I think that'd be a little more convenient. Ruby. Precious red ore mined from a large ore deposit. Rubies can be power fire are fetched a high price since ancient times. So what does this do? Ah, nice.
Leave it to me.
Okay. You got it, Chief. Just vibing. Just enjoying the ambiance. It occurred to me as well that my AC is a big reason why I have a hard time hearing my monitor's speakers. And so I'm excited to play more games in the winter when my my space heater is significantly quieter than my AC.
All set.
Not to mention, I think this house actually does have heaters that don't cost an arm and a leg to run.
3 down, 2 to go. We're almost done, Link.
So, yeah, looking forward to the winter for many reasons. We just... Yes. Cool. Because I remember when I was playing Pikmin 4, the house we lived in was quite... It was both small and it was very poorly soundproofed. And so I finished a long play session and went upstairs and my brother was like, did you enjoy playing Pikmin? We had a good time listening to the screams of the damned up here. Because of course they could hear the Pikmin scream very clearly from the back of my monitor. So yeah, I'm thinking of ways to address this. We found the piece that will let the mic that I have go on an arm rather than just rest casually on my desk. And so if we can get my mic on an arm, then potentially, that's what I was afraid of, potentially we'll be able to, I will be able to develop a room layout that will let me pull the mic around my desk to the front. Oh shoot. And then sit in front of my computer still be heard on mic, then have a TV set up so that I can play games on a TV where I can accurately hear all of the audio rather than getting only half, and that occasionally. I can hear voices pretty well. Forget. Do you have to like jump down the nose pipe? Doesn't look like it. This big hole here, which makes me think it's either beneath or it breaks some.
Ah, I think I remember. When a Zonai tumbled, Rito wings gave chase. In thanks for their salvation, the Stormwind Ark was made. A gift given from the Zonai, and the Rito filled with joy. It is an old legend of my people. Could this be that vessel?
Two spare. Yeah, destroying the fire probably makes them burn the arrows. Okay, so let's go investigate that. I don't think have I? No, I didn't cross the ice there. I just went down the hallway, I think. Perhaps for good reason. So why did the Zonai frick? Why did the Zonai decide that this vessel needed cannons that could auto-target? Huh? Anyone want to explain that? I've gathered a lot more apples, which is good. You can't eat brightwood seeds, which is good, I guess. Frick, because I would probably eat them and regret it later. You do not get to take that ruby from me. No! No! You do not get to take that ruby from me. That's 110 rupees, and you try to steal from me? Captain Reaper, what? Probably don't need that. I guess it's slightly better than our Soldier Reaper, so I guess we'll take it. This took me a while to figure out first time through. Oh. I mean, even also in terms of reprogrammability, it would be convenient to have like the left one be bring towards me, the right one bring away from me, so that I could rotate and bring directionally at the same time. Uno mas. Uno mas.
We only have one left.
That one is over here. Let's go to the other side of the ship. No sense not swapping out. And I can get a fresh one right there. Yeah, this one took me a while, but it was so satisfying to figure out. Because first you stick the icicle through, and then you extend it all the way over. You attach the icicle to the treasure chest. You grab the icicle back and you pull it through. Yeah, big fan of that puzzle. Sapphire, precious blue ore mined from natural rock formations. Sapphire contain the very essence of ice. They've been known to fetch a high price since ancient times. What? A wind wheel going the wrong way? How do we make this right? Thank you, Tulin. You doing okay, bud? Ta-da!
That's it, Link. We've unlocked them all. We should be able to open up the hatch on the main deck now. Come on, let's go.
Bird chef. Okay. Boss fights, pretty cool. Pretty easy, but pretty cool. Pretty easy if I recall correctly. I remember, like, farming, to some degree, farming the loot of these guys in the depths. I did wear the right outfit.
Okay, let's go. That thing must be what's causing the blizzard. We've got to take it down. This wind is so strong. Don't get blown away, Link. Hey, that worked. Way to go, Link.
I mean, most flying bosses are pretty easy. They just restore your stamina whenever you
Way to go.
ascend. Oof. That's a good picture, right? A roasted bass should do us nicely. The hard part is just trying to make sure your arrows hit properly in the slow time marking. Oh no, he angy.
Stay clear of those tornadoes. Be careful. Great job, Link. Nice one.
Dramatic final shot. Oh no. I didn't account for the weapon breaking, losing the bullet time.
Link, below you.
Heart container, a rare item that restores some of the life force you lost to the bloom, increasing your maximum number of hearts by 1.
Tulin, my brave fledgling.
I know that voice. It's you. You're You're the one who's been guiding us?
Yes, I am your ancestor from a time long ago. I proudly served Hyrule's first king. I was a Rito warrior and a sage with control of the wind. Where you fight, the winds follow. I would expect nothing less from my descendant. You make me proud. That monster you defeated, the source of that intense blizzard, it was summoned by the Demon King. He thought it could stop you from obtaining the stone you just found. My secret stone.
Demon King? Secret stone?
This is a lot to learn all of a sudden, I know. But listen while I tell you what happened in the past. A tale of the imprisoning war. And the mission our people must accomplish. Years ago, when the kingdom of Hyrule was still young, a great evil, the Demon King, descended on the land. He sought to wipe out anyone who opposed him. But Rauru, the first king of Hyrule, requested my aid, as well as that of 5 other warriors, to help in the fight. Rauru entrusted us with amazing artifacts, secret stones, objects that amplified our formidable abilities. I carried one into battle as the Sage of Wind. It was thrilling to fight alongside my fellow sages. Yet we were still no match for the Demon King's overwhelming power. His magic was staggering, and I was unable to slip past his defenses, no matter how hard I tried. In the end, King Rauru realized that we would not be able to defeat the Demon King. To save our world, King Rauru sacrificed himself and sealed the Demon King away.
So that was the imprisoning war.
The rest of us survived that climactic battle, and I would soon receive a visitor with a request that would define the future of the Rito. It was another of the 6 sages, the Sage of Time.
The Demon King will return. The magic binding him will be undone. When that time comes, a noble swordsman named Link will oppose him. But Link will only succeed with the Rito's help. Summon the winds and support this hero.
It was clear what part the Rito would play.
It will be an honor to defeat the Demon King. I swear to you that when the Demon King returns, the Rito Sage of Wind will awaken once more. And you can count on the full support of the Rito.
And now you know about the imprisoning war, and a mission I accepted on our behalf. You've saved Rito Village, but there's more to do. The Demon King will soon recover his full strength. Tulin, my brave fledgling, you must take up my secret stone and honor the Sage of Time's request. Fight the Demon King with the swordsman Link.
So it's my mission to fight the Demon King with you? Link! This is so amazing! I can't believe my ancestor gave me such an important mission. And it involves fighting alongside you to save the world! If we don't do anything, then the world is gonna be in big trouble. I can't let that happen. I'll do this! I'll happily take this secret stone! am the Sage of Wind! Look! Check out what I can do now! Huh? Link, hold out your hand. I, Tulin, the Sage of Wind, swear to fight by your side until the end. Take this. It's proof that I'm with you. You can use that ring to call on my power anytime, alright? Okay, let's head back to the village and tell Dad.
So I just have one logistical question. When Tulin is flying, he has to use his wings to keep himself in the air. So he carries his bow with his talons. If he carries his bow with his talons, how is he going to reach up on his back to access that quiver while he's flying? What does he do? How does that work? Should not a side pouch or even like an ankle pouch be a little more reasonable for Rito aerial warriors? Or I yeah, genuinely don't know. You guys did it! Yeah, turns out it was easy once we started working together. This was no small feat. I still can't believe the Stormwind arc from the children's song was real. Me neither. You could have knocked me over with a feather. For a job well done, Tulin. Wait, what? This bow meant so much to you, and now you're giving it to me? It was always my intention to give it to you once you came of age as a warrior. Dad? Thank you. I'll prove to you I've become a warrior worthy of carrying it. Hey, Link! That woman in the vision my ancestors showed us, didn't she just look just like Princess Zelda to you? Do you think that was the real princess? I mean, it seemed like a long, long time ago. There's still a bunch of unanswered questions. I gotta know more about the figure we saw in the Stormwind arc, so I'm gonna go look through it personally. Next time you see me, I'll have more information about Princess Zelda, so check in with me sometime, okay? And remember, with my sage's power, the two of us can keep working together, no matter what. Vow of Tulin, Sage of Wind. Proof of the Vow of Tulin, Sage of Wind. Use it to summon or dismiss the Avatar of Tulin. So, hey, Teba, where can I get me one of those bows, huh? You make them, right? Once again, we owe you so much. Not only did you save the village, you helped set Tulin straight. Rito will never forget this debt. It's now our turn to aid you. You can lead the Hebra Mountains to us. We'll scour them and find your lead on Princess Zelda. Our hearts are always with you. Remember that, and don't be a stranger. Yeah, I just feel like a waist sling quiver, or again, even like a leg quiver would be easier. Assuming that is, in fact, how they pull their bowstrings with their talons.
This plaza has been named after Rivali. It's said that he boarded the divine beast from here the day the calamity began, and for that reason, and in his honor, it was given its name. The fact that the design on the ground has been carefully maintained and unchanged for 100 years shows the immense respect the village holds for their legendary warrior.
Nice. Okay, so I'm not gonna play too much more. I'm gonna go check out the, because I think you might be able to get the bow here in the training rounds. Then I'm gonna go back to Lookout Landing and see if I can start Josh's quest. Oh, you can't summon here. Go figure. Come on. Please, dice. Please. Please. Dice. Dice. I do still want to play Blueprints today. I also want to hang out with my friends who are mostly available today. Tulin's vow has granted you the power to summon his avatar. I do want to play with my friends. Okay, so he's flying. He has the bow in his claws. Shooting just magically produces a new arrow. So, you know, the point is moot anyway. Anyway. Yeah, I want to go start underground a little bit, just a bit, and see if we can do cool things. Because I really want to go into exploring the depths with my paltry 5 hearts. We had a blood moon. Did that not respawn the Zonai constructs? But yeah, we'll go underground. I don't know how long. Again, I would like to play Blueprints today as well. So I think I'm targeting maybe just another half hour here. Take a break for a bit and play games with my friends / siblings. And then, okay, so the village elder just retired. Look at those eyes.
Many of the Rito aspire to be like Rivali, and most of the children follow his example in practice with the bow. The flight range is where they do the majority of their training, though he always claimed the practice range was only meant for him. He did strive to make a better world for future generations, and that dream lives on here.
Ooh, hello there, Link. It's been a while, hasn't it? Teba told me all about what you did, how with your help that wretched blizzard is finally lifted. What's more, I hear you looked after young Tulin every step of the way. You have my thanks and my admiration, whatever an old bird's admiration is worth. Woohoo! As you no doubt surmised, I retired from my position as elder and entrusted the village to Teba's leadership. Now I spend my days here at the flight range helping mold the next generation of Rito warriors. I regret to say that the blizzard ruined our old training equipment. Rather than try to recreate the original course, we're taking this opportunity to prepare a new one. In this course, individuals will train their wits and agility by passing through a series of floating rings. My hope is that this will teach young warriors to fly more confidently, even in unfriendly skies. That said, no one has actually attempted the course, as I only just finished it. Hopefully a brave volunteer comes along soon to try it out. So you're stepping up? You want to try my training course? What a surprise! And an honor! The rules are simple. You pass through as many of the floating rings as you can before time runs out. Oh, and don't stray too far. You'll be disqualified if you leave the flight range. Since this is your first attempt, I'll go easy on you. Let's say 15 rings is enough to earn a passing range. That, and I'll give you a fitting reward. So, care to give it a try? Doesn't even charge me? Wow, what a bro. Ready? And on your mark, get set. Got them all. Erect. You cleared all of the rings? Well done. Well done, Link. We passed with flying colors. Woohoo! You have a pair of wings hidden under there? You set a high watermark for my trainees to aspire to. Clearly, I picked the right Hylian to give this course a win. Please, take this. You cleared all the rings in your very first try? Astonishing. You've proven yourself ready. You are ready for more of a challenge. I suggest you try the advanced course. Cool. Let's do this, and we'll see if you give us the good bow. Do we need to get all the rings? Is that the point here? Just as many as we can. Going up is the slowest part. Holy cow. You cleared all of the rings? Well done! I can't believe it! You passed through all of the rings! What an incredible showing! I'll record what I saw today so that posterity will know of the flying Hylian. Please take this in exchange for your tremendous okay, I mean, I will take a gold rupee. Its radiant golden shine does illuminate my soul. Woohoo! That archery set is left over from past training sessions. It's a shame they're simply collecting dust, but I have no other plans for them. You seem like someone who would put them to good use, Link. They're yours if you want them. Twist my arm. Swallow bow's kind of weak. This bow is a favorite among Rito warriors. The bowstring has been specially engineered for aerial combat, which allows it to be drawn faster than a normal bow. Cool, okay. Lookout landing, here we come. You're probably here to point me to the next region I should go to, right? You're Goron. You should know the way to Goron City. How in the name of Hylia did you forget? Lay off. I'm embarrassed enough as it is. Besides, it's not that I forgot. When I left the city, there was still lava everywhere. I didn't know Death Mountain would stop erupting. The lava would cool and new roads would form. You don't have to tell me there was lava everywhere. It used to be so hot that Hylians couldn't step foot on the mountain without fire-resistant gear. Even if I wanted to take a trip that way, I couldn't. Well, thanks to this guy, now you can. First, we have to walk down the road towards Death Mountain, which you can see over in the northeast. Then we'll arrive at Woodland Stable, and from there we keep going north. Thanks again for the directions, fella. Happy to be of service. Using Death Mountain as landmark is all well and good, of course, but the red haze around the summit looks worryingly like gloom. Try not to get too close. Alright, let's go. Zerona. We can pull out 3 swords, huh? And on our way, we'll stop by that bistro place you keep mentioning. Now you're talking! Cool. Let's drop it down here. Yeah! Yeah, this path open. Oh hey, it's you again. So you know, I've taken the time to say all my goodbyes. The thing is, it's always really dusty around here, so I work overtime to clean it all up. Well, I was working so hard, in fact, the force of my broom accidentally took out part of this wall. Ever since, I've been hearing this creepy voice coming from the hole I made. It almost sounds like a demon. No one else claims to hear it, but I certainly do. At this point, I'm pretty sure I unsettled the demon when I busted up the wall, so it stands to reason that if it wants revenge, I'll be the one who gets targeted. Robbie, Grante, goodbye forever. I believe this is the heart piece exchange fella. And I don't have any other club weapons, so I think I just have to use this. Yeah, there's a lot to explore down here. I'm mostly here just to talk to sad, grumpy old goat man.
Ah, so there are some who still pay me homage. You don't say. You can hear my voice? That is a surprise. What were you praying for? Long life? Wealth? Like so many of your kind? Whichever it was, you came to the right place. A dealer in life and power. That was me once. Alas, my life for money bargains didn't sit well with the goddess Hylia. She turned me to this stone statue long, long ago. Even then I continued my bargains as a statue in a village. Still, the goddess did not like what I was doing. I was banished from the main street to the outskirts of town, scorned and neglected, but that was not enough for her. Again, I was sent away. I spent time trapped in a pond with only fish for company, and finally here. Perhaps another might have learned a lesson from this, but I have not. No, I have only been biding my time for the moment when someone who can hear me appears. Someone such as you. I'm sure we can reach a beneficial arrangement. I have dealt only with fish for too long, and fish make terrible deals. Now then, shall we strike a bargain? Hold still and don't fret. I'll take care of everything. This won't hurt a bit. Bahaha! My touch is as subtle as ever. Note how I took that essence from you without leaving a mark. You... Did you think I deceived you? Perish the thought. I hope that ours will be a long and profitable relationship. So which will it be? I want my heart back. I'm not that desperate for stamina wheels. You look skeptical. Not to worry. Money and life are all as one to me. If you're ready to begin, then first you must sell me either type of essence for 100 rupees. If you wish to buy an essence back, the price rises to 120 rupees. Or you cry foul, know that you may choose which one I refer to turn to you, a heart container or a stamina vessel. I'm eager to help tamper with your essence anytime you want to return and pray here. Yeah, we'll not break down the rest of the wall here. I broke the wall and angered the demon, and I'll be paying for it with my life. Robbie, Grante, goodbye forever. You what? You went inside the hole? Did you find the demon? Is this goodbye for me? Wait, a demon statue was in there, you say? I know a bit about those. Want to know what I know? So the voice I heard was the forlorn horned statue. As there is a goddess of light, then it follows that she would have an opposite, the horned god. Like light and dark, one cannot exist without the other. Their power manifests through the other's existence. I mean, I feel like dark is the natural state of being in the absence of light. Shadows can only exist with light, but dark has an essence. I mean, I think space is pretty dark in general. Knocking a hole in a wall, that was fate, no doubt about it. I can't go in there. I'll keep this area spick and span, and I'll be sure to greet the horned statue from here too. Oh, and thanks, you know? Take this. Thank you. It's Robbie's spending allowance for next month, but now it's your spending allowance. Thanks for clearing this whole thing up for me. Right, time to settle the old nerves and get back to work. We do have just exactly 4, so let's get another heart or stamina vessel. It should only be about 20 more shrines before we can start getting hearts again. Because I think it's 5. It's either 5 or 4 pieces left after that. Ah, Link, will you be heading out? It would be a complicating factor if you got lost during your travels. Please make sure to check your destination. Okay, I thought I could report to you and... progress things, but I guess not. Ah, Link! You've come just in time. Have a look at this. The stone tablet that fell from the sky is inscribed with ancient Hyrulean. If I can manage to translate the text, it may be key to understanding a moment in time from ancient Hyrule. I can translate this from ancient Hyrulean, but my notes are back at the research lab in Kakariko Village. So I'll be heading there to check this text against my notes and proceed with the translation. I've already copied down what's inscribed here, so I'll be getting back to the village. If that piques your interest, Link, you should come to Kakariko Village so I can share what I've translated so far. This inscription has tremendous archaeological value. It's a bridge connecting us to the distant past. I aim to unravel its mysteries, and the sooner I get started, the better.
Are you interested in the stone tablet too? The letters carved on it are ancient Hyrulean. The only person who deciphered them was a guy named Wordsworth. But he went to Kakariko Village talking about documents he needed there, so now I'll never know what this thing says. Truth is, I wanted to go with him. It would have been a great opportunity to learn ancient Hyrulean myself. Anyway, I've been told to spend my time with this thing to see if there are any other discoveries to be made. So I guess we should just focus on the task at hand. Okay, cool. So we'll go up and talk to Fur first. Blinky, welcome back. I've been hearing a lot about your adventures. A serious cold front, food shortages, a floating ship, and there was a sighting of someone who looked like the princess. I had no idea things were that dire for the Rito. If you hadn't shown up to help out, who knows what their fate would have been. It's become clear as day that there's a connection between Princess Zelda and the upheaval. Things are much more serious than I previously thought. I need you to hurry to the remaining regions, and soon. And we need to investigate the other villages I'm concerned about too. Okay, cool. I will consider talking to Joshua. She is a prodigy, and she will give me stuff underground. So, remember that fragment I had? The one that showed a single mysterious figure? I found more fragments among the things our survey team brought back from the depths. And guess what? They fit together like puzzle pieces. Ta-da! Just look. Feast your eyes upon this amazing mural. This scene shows that there's a whole series of statues down, like the one you found for me last time. What really caught my attention is the way they're oriented. Each figure is pointed toward the next one in the series. Until it ends with that last statue facing a final destination, a building that looks like a temple. Also, see those large ears in the figure at the front of the building? That's got to be one of the Zonai. And then there's that strange hand symbol that seems to be responding to whatever the Zonai is doing. So to collect my thoughts on all of this, I'm pretty sure if you follow the gaze of each of those statues down there, you'll reach that structure. I'm also betting that the temple-like building holds something of Zonai origin. I've heard that the Zonai wielded mysterious powers. I wonder if this correlates to those powers. Of course, all of this is still just speculation on my part. So that's where you come in, swordsman. I want you to find the temple structure depicted in the mural. Initially, I figured I could just go myself, so I gathered a bunch of bright balloons and supplies. But they pulled the kid card on me and said I couldn't go into the depths. So here. 10 out of 10. Thank you, Joshua. You can have these too. Bright balloons and arrows are perfect for exploring the depths. There's the added bonus that checking out the depths might have provided us with clues to help find Princess Zelda. So if it all works out, maybe you'll snag some mysterious power for yourself and gain clues about Princess Zelda. Nothing but good things, right? Thanks for your help with this, swordsman. Oh, my pleasure. Yeah. Statues were down here. Alrighty. I'm very interested in seeing if we can find a Frox. We're gonna get more bomb flowers and puff shrooms, and if we get muddle buds too, those are peak for cheesing bites in this game. Puff shrooms though. You throw a puff shroom and then everything you just get free sneak attacks on everything. They're so broken. There's our boy. Look at him. Look at him. Just a big old friend. We don't need the cold anymore. Cold protection, so we're gonna be stealthy. Ooh. Glad we had that one heart that saved us there. Frog's fangs are pretty good. A frog's fingernail, a flat, cracked fingernail, attached to an arrow to increase its attack power, or cook it with the critter to make an elixir. A large crystallized charge, a large piece of crystal made by condensing zonite charges with processed from zonite, equal to 20 normal crystal charges. Rock studs, still pulsing, possibly a vain attempt to circulate fluids through its former owner's large body. Cook it with a critter to make a powerful elixir. Frog's fang, a giant ore-crunching frog's fang, attached to a weapon to moderately increase its attack power, or cook it with a critter to make an elixir. Okay. I guess the feathered edge can be our rocks. Nope. Nope. Rock's weapon. Okay, back to the statues. Not what I wanted. Guys here. I'm gonna get this pretty nice weapon first. Traveler's Sword of Sparkle. A very common sword, often kept by travelers to defend off small beast. It's fairly durable, but a bit unreliable. Like the little frogs. We are going to come loot the Yiga hideout. A Muddle Blood Bud. A wildflower, the powerful odor that can disorient and confuse, making it difficult to tell friend from foe. According to Ko, this location will be destroyed. Lord Master God. Nothing? Okay, that's fine. You can see me from pretty far away, given that I'm still the armor in the dark. So I know there are a lot of screaming trees here. Don't think they're different kinds. But in these groves, there's usually something. You're right. Large displays charge. Okay. But yeah, the big pose. Traveler's Sphere Sparkle. This spear mainly used by travelers to fend off wolves and other beasts. It's easy to hold and simple to use. Grand Poe, a glowing sphere orb found all over the depths. Offer them to a bargaining statue for rewards. They seem to possess vast power. 20 for a single Grand Poe is pretty neat. But yeah, do we fight Koga here?
Yeah, this is definitely the place the notebook mentioned. It says a construct here will let you use Zonai power to memorize and rebuild a design once it's been made. That would be really useful, except there's another one of those green crests. And it doesn't do anything! Someone else can figure it out.
Master Koga is the one who leaves notes underground. I am here for that. Researcher. I didn't think we'd see anyone else down here. So I imagine you can say the same to us, huh? Now you're here to investigate too, right? You know, since the survey team interview. Because we definitely took that interview too. That's why we're here, yep. Take a look at this. Our latest discovery nearly knocked us off our feet. Found this weird device with these wavering green letters on it and this strange statue. I think it's one of those living stone constructs. Pretty sure it was supposed to move too. Well, I say that, but it's all just conjecture on my part. Truth is, we're in a bit of panic here. If we don't figure out how this thing works soon, we're going to be in big trouble. Oh, did you pass the interview too? You obviously did. Why else would he come strolling into a place like this? Why did I even bring it up? Or just forget it. It's not important. What's important is this text we're investigating. It's fascinating. It claims that this stone statue should be able to grant us an ancient power. A strange stone statue. It must be the construct that grants us the power we're after. But, how do we get it? I love that they still dress up as people. Authorizer verified. It's moving! Conferring auto build to authorizer now. Please utilize it as you explore and excavate the depths for Zonite.
Auto build. Instantly recreate your Ultra Hand projects using nearby items and Zonite. Auto build records your previous creations. Did I see what I thought I saw? Did that thing just give you the power we've been researching? That's incredible. Could you give us a demonstration? Let's see what the text has to say. Hold on. This ability will allow you to commit any structure you create to memory. Any object committed to memory can be instantly reproduced. I know just what to use it on. As luck would have it, both of our vehicles just broke, and we've been struggling to put them back together again. The one on the round pedestal lost a wheel, and the one on the square pedestal has fallen to pieces. But I think if you put the wheel back onto the first one, you should be able to use your power to repair the second one in no time flat. So come on, let's see it in action. Fix them up quick. You can start by repairing the one on the round pedestal. Wow, look at that! The wheel's right back on there, snug as a bug. Now it's time for the main event, the one that's in pieces on the square pedestal. Use that new power of yours and fix it up lickety-split. Whoa, it's like I'm seeing double! But in less built and less than no time flat, too. This is exactly what I was hoping for. Thank you, Ancient Power. The texts were right after all. I'll say, that power is incredible. Oh, Master! Well, look at that. The legends were true. Great work, both of you. You too, stranger. Credit where credit is due. Yes, credit where credit is... If there's one foe I'll never forget, it's the man who cast me from my Rito desert hideout into these very depths. It was you! Now I live for vengeance, both upon that no-good Zelda and upon my sworn enemy. That means you, Link. We meet again at last. And don't try to tell me you've forgotten me. We are bound by fate, you and I. Hear my name and tremble in fear. I am the leader of the Yiga clan. The strong, the depths defying, from the ashes rising. Master Koga! I saw it all. I saw the moment you attained the ancient power we sought for so long. The highlight of all the musty old texts we found in this land. It remembers objects you've assembled and can instantly reproduce them. A long-lost ability from the distant past. So you're cheating! Here we are, working ourselves to the bone to build things by hand, and you can just whip them up in an instant. That's not fair! You know who could use that power? The one we worship and revere, the Magnificent One! If we offered it to him, he would have crushed you and Zelda both, but you just walked right up and snatched it away. Now I'm gonna snatch it back! Prepare yourself! Oh, I'm prepared, Koga. I am prepared. There's never a wrong time to take a picture. It's a real shame you're still pretty easy to hit, Koga. Oh, you have a barrier now, huh? And rockets?
You pesky little pest! Why don't you stand still and let me squish you? Well, fine. I suppose I can let you off easy for today. You think you're so smart, but I've already found a whole bunch of ruins down here. I saw your little trick there. You used your right hand to get that construct going. I'll grab that power you cheated me out of for myself. Off at the southwestern abandoned mine. Then the Magnificent One and I will guide the world to its miserable end, and there's nothing you can do to stop us. So don't follow me! Big fan. Huge crystallized charge. Complete crystal made by condensing the zonite charges from processed zonite, equal to 100 normal crystallized charges. Thank you for repelling the trespassers. I hope you will pardon me for listening in on your conversation. That man mentioned an abandoned mine to the southwest. I suspect he is referring to the former Rito mine. That place flourished with activity long ago, unlike this one. Ore was constantly unearthed and refined. There are statues that point the way to the abandoned Rito mine. Follow them to reach that destination. I recommend you begin by making your way to the light you see over there. One more thing before you set out on your journey. There is something I would like you to have. Please speak with my associate whenever possible. Thank you for driving out the trespassers. I will no longer need to hide in order to avoid detection. There is another reason it is good you have come. I see you have the ability to auto-build. That means the schema stone I carry is for you. Schema stone. These stone slabs will pick schematics of things such as Zonai vehicles. Auto-build saves the schematic and builds it on command. A fan plane. The new design has been registered with auto-build. You should now be able to auto-build an additional design. Please wait while I repair the necessary parts for you to test to the schema stone. Schema stones can help you to build things you have never before imagined. I hope that you find this one useful. I will, indeed. But first, we're going to spend some zonite. I am grateful to you for driving out the trespassers. It was necessary that I flee to avoid detection, but let's speak no more of that. How many do you require? All that are available? That's all I have in hand. Please wait until I have processed more. Yep. Spend all my zonite because I care more about. I'm not going to take your stuff. That's fine. I care more about having charges. Can you process them into power cells? Or do I have to go back to the Sky Island? Maybe we'll stop by the Sky Island before we wrap up. We're gonna get this light route. We're gonna go back to Joshua, and then we're gonna maybe go process zonite. Just to get another power cell, because we're hurting a little bit, only having one. And it makes exploring the depths much easier. Corridot light route. The light route dispelled the darkness and brightened the surrounding air. Swordsman, what is it? You look very pleased with yourself. Could it be? AUTO build?
with the ability to instantly replicate things you built and schema stones? So there really was a Zonai temple housing mysterious power down in the depths. That may also mean that some of the things collected from the depths may give us other clues. Wait here just a sec. Not that. Nope, not that either. Aha! Here we go. Here, swordsman. Nice. A hot air balloon. Convenient. This is a schema stone for a balloon, right? So if you use this with auto build, you can replicate a balloon, right? I'm thinking. That balloon over there belongs to Goggles, but it's broken right now. You think you might be able to fix it with auto build? It's so exciting. I want to see it in action pronto. I'll go prepare really quick. Swordsman, everything's ready. Please demonstrate how auto build replicates things. Where's the... I can't believe it. You've rebuilt the balloon in an instant. This mysterious power goes beyond scientific explanation. I mean, for now. Goggles? Goggles! What are you yelling about, Joshua? Inconceivable! My balloon! It's fixed! This must be the mysterious power the Zonai had. I never thought I'd see such a marvel with my very own eyes. Thank you for making this a reality. Please, take this. I've been saving it for a special occasion. Okay. I still haven't been able to figure out what this is. But judging from that light, it's gotta be Zonai in origins. So you can use Zonai powers. I think it would be better for you to have. It was an incredible power lying hidden in the depths after all. I think I'll keep researching the depths going forward. Who knows? I just might find a clue about Princess Zelda. If you can make any new discoveries in the depths, please let me know, swordsman. Deal. Yes? Did you need something, swordsman? No way! Koga, the leader of the Yiga clan, was there? Oh, this is dangerous. I've got to regain my composure. Okay, come this way. So, you face Koga in the depths, huh? What's the leader of the Yiga clan up to down there? From what I know, the Yiga clan is a super dangerous group that schemes against the Kingdom of Hyrule. And Koga has it out for you and Princess Zelda for a long time. He'd do anything to put an end to your plans. Despite everything we're looking into already, we just can't take our eyes off this threat. Besides, Koga could know what's happened to the princess. That would make a lot of sense. If you do go after him, keep in mind that I'll be continuing my research of the depths from right here. Oh, by the way, do you know about the Forest of Time south of Hyrule Field? There's a chasm there, and I've gotten reports of another series of statues found at the bottom of it. These statues are different from the ones you showed me using the camera. They seem to point the way somewhere too, and do come near where you got your auto availability. They don't stop there. These statues lead farther southwest into the depths. Where they go is anyone's guess, but I bet there's a destination far beyond that building worth seeing. I'll keep gathering info about what's in the depths, so be sure to stop by and check with me sometimes. Dang. That's fine. Okay, last stop before we wrap up. We are gonna go to the refinery. Because I think it's 100 to get another battery charge. And we certainly have 100. This is a crystal refinery. I can take your crystallized charges and use them to produce energy wells. To produce 2 energy wells will require 200 crystallized charges. Is that acceptable? Okay, so it is just wells, not full batteries, but that's good because, again, once you get to having all of them, it just stops mattering. I remember being kind of disappointed that I filled out my battery right away. I refine your crystallized charges into 2 energy wells. Energy well times 2. A small part made from crystallized charges increases the maximum energy that can be stored in your energy cell. I would enjoy further visits from you. I got you, Steward Construct. You're one of my favorites, you know? Okay. So, that is going to wrap up our Tears of the Kingdom for today. Depending on whether my friends and sibling want to do a lot today. I might be back somewhat later. Otherwise, I plan to be back at some point today to play more Blueprints, because that was a lot of fun yesterday, and once I have some actual food, I should be in a better position to actually think my way through some of these puzzles. So, once again, thank you for watching. Feel free to like and subscribe if you enjoyed what you saw here, or go back to the beginning if you just joined. I see one of the viewers just went up in number, but again, we are wrapping up. But again, thanks for watching, and until next time, bye-bye!